Hola amigos, welcome to our Latino month. Today we are reacting to somebody or a band. I'm not sure what it is exactly, who they are, for the first time. Just before we get started, just to let you guys know that if you donate to our channel, we will guarantee and prioritize your reaction request for you. Donations can be made via coffee.com and via YouTube directly via fan funding. All the information is down below in the description. So let's get the show on the road, as they say. Today we're going to be reacting to Rata Blanca, La Leyenda Del Hada o El Mago. You ready?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good, ready as you'd ever be.
Absolutely.
Cuenta la historia de un mago que un día en su bosque encantado lloró, porque a pesar de su magia no había podido encontrar el amor. La luna, su única amiga, le daba fuerzas para soportar todo el dolor que sentía por culpa de su tan larga soledad. Es que sabía muy bien que en su existir nunca debía salir de su destino. Si alguien te tiene que hablar, ya lo sabrás. Solo tendrás que saber reconocerlo. Fue en una tarde que el mago paseando en el bosque la vista cruzó, con la más dulce mirada que en toda su vida jamás conoció. Desde ese mismo momento el hada y el mago quisieron estar, solo los dos en el bosque, amándose siempre y en todo lugar. Y el mal que siempre existió no soportó ver tanta felicidad entre los seres. Y con su odio atacó hasta que nada cayó en ese sueño fatal que nos
Okay, do you want to go first this time?
I thought you might were going to say that for some reason. I just had this feeling. But yeah, I'll try and do my best to waffle on first. Um, yeah, so this for me has this sort of cliche 80s British rock band kind of feel to it. And even like the sort of video, I imagine sort of this thing, but sung in obviously a very Spanish and Latino way. It feels kind of a strange thing. In that sense, I referenced them before, but again, I've got this sort of Iron Maiden kind of element. It feels a bit more of this sort of right time period of the heyday stuff there, where again, it feels very rocky but not super rocky that it's too intense or too much there. Not definitely not in the same vein where we had a really catchy song with this to Iron Maiden. It hasn't got that same sort of pull catchiness some there. But yeah, like I said, it just feels just a very British rock band kind of thing, but just sung with his band. That's all I can really say at this stage, I think.
Yeah, that was the first thing that came into my mind as well. Iron Maiden definitely has that sort of vibe to it. Yeah, this is what I would describe as power metal. We've done a couple of reactions before this that we recorded that were more sort of rock. This is very much more on the power metal side of things. And yeah, this has got a fast beat to it. It's quite sort of bop along to it. But yeah, it's not overly catchy. This, it sort of feels quite romantic as well. So I can't understand it. I don't speak Spanish, but we saw sort of romantic scene just before this.
Latino.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's not my favourite song that I've ever listened to, and yeah, I'm just quite interested in it because it's. I don't associate this type of music with like Spanish language. I don't know why. It's just.
I know. Yes.
I think as Brits, we're just sort of so used to sort of having everything in English, music and stuff. We don't get exposed to this sort of stuff, so it shouldn't really be strange. But why wouldn't Spanish? Why wouldn't they be singing this in Spanish, right? But I don't know. You know what I mean?
I totally get what you mean.
Yeah. So yeah, let's take it through to the end. Yeah, I mean, wowzers, that was an instrumental masterpiece going on there. That's probably one of the reasons why this song is so popular, and it's probably such a classic in the Latin American sort of power metal scene. Yeah, it felt very, very epic, and I don't know, just almost felt like it even went up a few notches. So really interesting to watch it. I'm gonna be honest, it's not a song that I would particularly want to listen to again, just because it's a little bit too intense and a bit too much. But like I say, I still enjoyed watching it, listening to it, I thought it was. I can't even think of a time when I've heard like a song of that sort of genre with such a long instrumental in the middle of it. It was, yeah, really, really impressive. I can't appreciate it as much as others that are more into this type of music, but I still enjoyed it. What about you?
Yeah, I think that's the best compliment you can sort of give there, really. And yeah, we've got this classic, as you said in the past, epic feel to the song. And yeah, that definitely felt very geared to the sort of power metal instrumental part from there. I felt like that was part of like the singing, that was the sort of the performance that went into that there. I actually really liked his voice. I think his voice was a bit overshadowed by the music in parts. But again, it just had that sort of weird thing we said in the first half, just felt just this sort of British power metal rock Iron Maiden kind of feel, but sang in a Spanish way. And it almost it's like, isn't there like a full cliche in something when you hear a play with a Spanish sounding name, it just sounds more continental, it just feels it, and that's what it just felt like with this song here when we were singing. It just felt a little bit more, not passionate, but just that certain something. Je ne sais quoi, they're probably saying French, whether that kind of means from there. Like I said, wasn't catchy in the sense of other power metal songs we've listened to as well, but could definitely appreciate it for what it was. And yeah, it was pretty good. It'd be interesting to see what other their sort of other stuff is kind of like. And just hear more of his voice and hear more sort of yeah, Spanish sounding rock um epic songs being sung. Yeah, nice little twist.
Yeah, well, that is it from us, guys. So muchas gracias. We look forward to seeing you again soon for our next reaction. Adios.
Adios.